Hello watch lovers around the world. I hope you're all doing well. On today's episode at Hand.wound.horology, we're visiting the watch brand from the land of the rising sun, Seiko, to check out the recently announced Seiko Pepsis. Ever since these models were announced, they have created quite the buzz online, with many claiming them to be the most boldest and playful release of the year. So come join me and let's check out these new watches to see if they live up to the hype, or are they just another of the thousands of limited edition releases from Seiko that will be long forgotten in a few months' time. And here they are, the new Seiko Pepsis in all their glory. The new Seiko 5 sports watch. So Seiko has officially teamed up with Pepsi for this collaboration, and each model is limited to 7,000 pieces. Before we get into the nitty-gritty, let's cover the specs. So this cute little guy comes in at a case size of 38mm, a thickness of 12.1, lug to lug of 44.2, and a lug width of 20mm. It is powered by an in-house automatic movement that has 41 hours of power reserve and 100 meters of water resistance. While the Pepsi Max, which I like to refer to it as, has a case size of 42.5, a thickness of 13.6, lug to lug of 46, and a lug width of 22mm. The Max is powered by an in-house automatic movement that has 66 hours of power reserve and 100 meters of water resistance. The 38mm has a silver dial with a retro Pepsi logo at 6 o'clock. It comes on a steel 3-link bracelet with a fold-over clasp. While the Max comes in a stainless steel black PVD coated case. It has the modern Pepsi logo at 6 o'clock. The rubber strap also features Pepsi branding on both sides. The main differences between the two is the 38mm is seen as a lifestyle dive watch and it has a unidirectional bezel to measure elapsed time, while the Max has a GMT hand and a bi-directional bezel, which can be used to track a third time zone, for anyone out there that needs to keep track of their mistress. In my opinion, one of the coolest things about this collaboration is the special box that the watch comes in. As you can see, it's actually shaped as a Pepsi can, but don't be fooled, this is no ordinary soda can. Opening the can reveals the soft cushioning where the watch sits on, and on the side of the can, it actually lists all the specifications of the watch. A watch collector's dream. I can't wait any longer. Let's get these bad boys on the wrist. For reference, my wrist size is 16.5 centimeters. I think the 38mm is a good unisex watch, and for those who prefer smaller watches. But I personally think it would look good on a female wrist. The sales girl was nice enough to model the watch, and I gotta say it looks super cool. The 42mm sizing feels more appropriate for a modern day watch. I kinda dig the all black look. Which watch do you guys prefer? So what do I think of the new Seiko Pepsis? Well, I think it's a really cool and quirky collaboration. It's a breath of fresh air in an otherwise serious and mundane industry. It's a good reminder to not take watch collecting so seriously, and it's good to have fun sometimes. The Pepsi branding on the dial is not overly loud, and it doesn't make the watch cringe-worthy. My pick out of the two would have to be the vintage inspired one. The Max is a bit too dark for my taste. I just wish they had made the watch a bit bigger. At 38mm, it just feels a bit too small for me. I also think these two would make a good couple's watch. Any ideas on how I can convince the missus on that? Now that Seiko has the official rights to Pepsi, those Rolex BLRO owners out there need to come up with a new nickname for their watches. Perhaps Superman? As I mentioned earlier, each watch is limited to 7,000 pieces. They will become officially available on the 1st of September. The amazing people at Seiko advised me that only a few hundred watches are allocated to each country. And here in Australia, that allocation has almost been exhausted. So if this watch is your piece of cake, I suggest you get in quick. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked my hands-on review of the new Seiko Pepsis. So what do you think of these new releases? Did they hit the spot, or are they just a blatant marketing cash grab? I would love to hear your thoughts. As usual, if you enjoy my content and you want to stay up to date with the latest watch releases, please like and subscribe. Until next time, happy watch collecting.